This. Thank you for joining us. My name is Kimberly Williams, and I am the Assistant Town Manager for the Town of Bridgewater. Joining me today with hosting is Jessica Rojas, who is our HR generalist. We have invited several vendors with us to be with us today to make presentations and explain their services. Following their presentation, we will open the session up for your question. So let's get started. With me today, I have Kristen Bourne, and she is the representative from Altus Dental. So I will turn the session over to you, Kristen.
Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining. Can you hear me okay? I hope so. Okay, so I'm just going to give a quick overview of the dental benefits this year. The first slide shows a couple of highlights and some dates to make you aware of. So open enrollment is being held from April 16th through May 15th this year. So starting today, your dental rates and benefits are remaining the same for the upcoming plan year. So if you're already on the plan, there's nothing you have to do. The plan is just going to renew as is. If you're not on the plan and you're interested in joining, now's the time to do that. So you would just complete an enrollment form if you need to join and get that into Kimberly or Jessica by the 15th of May. So let me see if I can move this box. So this is sorry. Okay. This is the benefit plan. You may be familiar with it. So again, there's no changes this year. There's a $1,000 annual maximum on the plan. So this runs from January to December. That's just something that you want to keep in mind. It can be a little bit confusing because your plan renews mid-year in July. But the benefits run on a calendar year. So January to December, you have $1,000 to use for your dental services. You have 100% coverage for cleanings, exams, x-rays, fluoride, and sealants. And those services are actually exempt from your annual maximum. So what that means is even after you go ahead and get those services done, you still have that full $1,000 to use for other services on the plan. That's called the Preventive Reward Enhancement, which I'll explain in a minute. You have 8% coverage for minor restorative services. So that is fillings, oral surgery, root canals, and periodontal services. And then at 50%, the plan covers major restorative. So that includes implants, crowns, bridges, and dentures. Dependents are covered up until the end of the month if they turn 26 on this plan. And you can see rates at the bottom. They're broken out by pay period. But again, those are the same rates that you've had. They haven't changed this year, so that's good. This slide just goes over the preventive rewards enhancement that I mentioned. So again, this just means that those preventive services, so cleanings, exams, x-rays, and then fluoride and sealants, if you have children on the plan, are exempt from your annual maximum. So you go ahead, you get the services done, they're covered at 100%, you don't have to pay anything for them, and they don't come out of your $1,000 max. A question that comes up a lot is, oh, I go to an out-of-network dentist, do I still get the preventive rewards benefit? So whether you go in or out of network, that preventive rewards benefit still applies. This is just a copy of the enrollment form that you can get from HR. I don't know if they're being sent out, but I can certainly send them out if necessary. This is what you would have to complete if you're making a change to the plan. So if you have a family plan and you're going to an individual, you need to add a dependent. If you are not in the plan and you want to join the plan, you would have to complete an enrollment form. If you are on the plan and you're not making any changes, you don't have to do anything. It's just going to renew as is. This slide just goes over our customer service hours. We do have customer service locally. Representatives are still there in the office working. So their hours are Monday through Thursday, 8 to 7, and then Friday, 8 to 5. Our website is also very comprehensive. So if you can get your ID card, you can check claim status, benefit information, all of that is available online as well, Altus Dental. But I just wanted to include this information here, especially now while people use it for call the number. If you have any questions on the plan, and a customer service representative can go over that with you. That's it. Does anybody have any questions on the dental?
If you have questions, please feel free to use the chat feature, or you can just click the green yes button and we can unmute your mics. So, Chris and I do, while I'm looking at the chat and waiting for questions to come in, I will ask, do I have to see a participating dentist if my dentist is someone not covered under Altus?
Good question. So the answer is no, you don't. We do have a broad access network of dentists across Massachusetts. We own the network in Massachusetts, Rhode Island, and New Hampshire, which means we recruit, re-credential those providers. So if you happen to be seeing somebody that's not in the network, we would ask that you get us their name and we'll try to get them in. However, we would never ask you to switch your dentist. The plan works in and out of network. You save money by going in network because those dentists accept a lower reimbursement for services than an out-of-network dentist does. An out-of-network dentist can bill you up to their charge. They don't have to accept our discount, but you'll still get reimbursed for services. The level of coverage doesn't change, so you'd still have 100% coverage for preventive, 80% for minor restorative, and 50% for major. It's just that out-of-network dentists have the ability to balance bill, where an in-network dentist does not. So you do not have to change your dentist. But of course, if you're looking for a new dentist, we would encourage you to go to the website, which is altusdental.com. There's a Find a Dentist tool right on the website, and that's super helpful. You can also call customer service and somebody can assist you with that.
Again, if there are any questions, please feel free to send them through chat, or you can just raise your hand and we can unmute your mic. Kristen, I do have another question. So how does it work if you're outside of Massachusetts? How does the plan work?
So if you're outside of Massachusetts, we partner with a company called Connection Dental, and this is kind of just something that happens on the back end, nothing you really need to look for or do differently. But as I mentioned, we own the network in Massachusetts, Rhode Island, and New Hampshire, and we recruit those dentists. But outside of that, those 3 states, we partner with Connection Dental. So that just opens up the network nationally. So that comes in handy if you have a child who's in college and they're in school in Florida. If they needed to see a dentist in Florida, you can go to the Altus Dental website, click Find a Dentist, and ask their ID card has the Connection Dental logo, which it does. So you just click yes. And then when you put in your zip code, it's just going to open up the network on the back end to include Connection Dental. So you probably wouldn't even realize that that's happening, but it would just give you access to dentists outside of Mass, Rhode Island, and New Hampshire, and they would be in network.
Are there any additional questions?
Yes, where can I get additional ID card?
So you can get ID cards a couple of different ways. You can call customer service and they can order you one. If you're already registered with the website, you can request a new ID card through the website, or you can print a temporary ID card, or HR should have online access as well, and they could probably order one for you. Many different ways to get one. I think the easiest is probably to just go to the website or to call customer service.
Great. So I don't see any additional questions coming in. Thank you so much, Kristen. For giving us that information. I'd like to share some information with our employees and retirees that have joined us today. Just one moment. So I want to remind our employees and retirees, if you have questions, contact us through our HR email at hr@bridgewaterma.org, or you can call us in the office at 508-697-0791. We are checking our messages, or you can call us on our temporary cell number at 774-380-0073. We've given you some information if you have questions about who you could contact. As Kristen said, this is open enrollment period, so if you have questions relative to the open enrollment or getting forms, please feel free to contact us. And specific plan questions, you should contact our vendor who presented today, as Kristen is representing Altus. We do want to remind you that open enrollment began today and will go through May 15th. This is the only time that employees can sign up or make changes to their benefits without a qualifying event. And it is important that we have all of your forms by the May 15th date. So with that, feel free, any questions, feel free to reach out to us. That's what we're here for. We'd love to hear from you. So again, Kristen, thank you so much for joining us and sharing the valuable information with us. And thank you to our retirees and your families for logging in for this special presentation. We invite you to join us for our next session. And this concludes our Altus session of our virtual benefits fair. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Did you stop the recording? So it's ended. Did it say it? Because I can't see it.